Yeah, Ezra Poound was broadcasting on shortwave. He was telling the German and the Italian side of things.
Right.
And he was a great poet. He was born in Haley, Idaho in 1885. He completed 2 years of college at the University of Pennsylvania and earned a degree from Hamilton College in 1905. After teaching at Wabash College for 2 years, he traveled abroad to Spain, Italy, and London, whereas the literary executor of the scholar Ernest Fenosa, he also became interested in Japanese, Chinese poetry. He married Dorothy Shakespeare in 1914 and became the London editor of the Little Review in 1917. In 1924, he moved to Italy, and during this period of involuntary exile, Poound became involved in the fascist politics and did not return to the United States until 1945, when he was arrested on charges of treason for broadcasting fascist propaganda by radio to the United States during the Second World War. 46, when I was born, he was acquitted and declared mentally ill and committed to St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, D.C. But this is what he wrote. The Ballad of the Goodly Fere. That's F-E-R-E. And he is writing as Simon Zelotes, speaking after the crucifixion, and Fere is mate or companion.
Okay.
Have we lost the goodliest Fere of all for the priest on the gallows tree? Aye, lover he was of brawny men, of ships and open sea. When they came with a host to take our man, his smile was good to see. First let these go, quote our goodly Fere, or I'll see ye damned, says he. Aye, he sent us out through the crossed high spears, and the scorn of his laugh rang free. Why took ye not me when I walked about alone in town, says he. Oh, we drank his ale in the good red wine when we last made company. No capon priest was the goodly Fere, but a man o' men was he. I have seen him drive 100 men with a bundle of twigs swung free, that they took the high and holy house for their pawn and treasury. They'll not get him in a book, I think, though they write it cunningly. No mouse of the scrolls was a goodly Fere, but a man who loved the open sea. If they think they have snared our goodly Fere, they are fools to the last degree. I'll go to the feast, quote our goodly Fere, though I go to the gallows tree. Ye have seen me heal the lame and blind, and wake the dead, says he. Ye shall see one thing to master all, 'tis how a brave man dies on the tree. A son of God was a goodly Fere, that bade us his brothers be. I have seen him cow 1,000 men, I have seen him upon the tree. He cried no cry when they drove the nails, and the blood gushed hot and free. The hounds of the crimson sky gave tongue, but never a cry, cried he. I have seen him cow 1,000 men on the hills of Galilee. They whined as he walked out calm between, with his eyes like the gray of the sea, like the sea that brooks no voyaging, with the winds unleashed and free, like the sea he cowed at Gennesaret, with the words spoke suddenly. A master of men was a goodly Fere, a mate of the wind and sea. If they think they have slain our goodly Fere, they are fools eternally. I have seen him eat of the honeycomb since they nailed him to the tree. And if one of the world's finest poets can become an enemy of the state here, what do we have in store for us?